Hey everybody, welcome to spring semester in social entrepreneurism, one of my favorite classes to teach as I work with entrepreneurs regularly in either launching their business or scaling the business. This is near and dear to my heart. I actually work with many Chamber of Commerces in the local area and do coaching and teaching in this space. I really want to see people be successful, and what I find are they overlook many things we're going to talk about over the next 10 or 15 weeks. Very important in this class, you're by yourself. I don't have teams in this class. This is a personal exploration. It's a senior level class, so there's going to be hardy assignments that you'll be working on. Think of it as a culmination of all the things you've learned over the last 4 years, and here you are putting them into play. If you haven't looked at the announcements yet, here are the announcements. I see I see many faces or names that have been in classes with me before. So thank you for taking another class with me. Welcome again to another class. You have discussion questions. Those of you who had classes with me in the past know what discussion questions are. If you have not, you have responsibility to watch each discussion question. They're simulating a chapter from a textbook, since there's no textbook in this class. And then you're going to respond to that discussion question and then respond to two peers to have 3 total posts. 1 authored by you and then 2 to your peers. That makes you eligible for full grade consideration. And I'll show you how that works in just a few minutes. But this is the guardrails to discussion questions. Also, welcome to class. If you haven't read through this yet, please do so. This class is difficult. This is the only class, as I already mentioned, that you're by yourself. You'll have 1 assignment each week, and you're building towards the completion of an overall business portfolio. So one of the most important decisions you make this week is, what is your business venture? It can be anything. You don't have an existing business, most of you. So dream big. Is it going to be a coffee shop? It's going to be a barber shop. Is it going to be an art studio? Is it going to be a food truck? A myriad of options. There is no framework or scaffolding that you have to work within. You can choose you can also choose an online business if you so choose. Where does your why and passion and purpose intersect? We've talked about this in other classes that I've especially business communications. If you've taken that with me, what choice will become the platform for all of your work this semester? There's no textbook again, so you're working with discussion questions. The first 2 discussion questions are Maurice talking about what's it like to become an entrepreneur. So you jump in here and look at this. There's already been some students that have participated. So the first point of engagement is watch this video and post an original thought. So Zachary already posted an original thought, and now Zachary's responsibility to get full grade consideration is to respond to 2 peers. That's all you need to do, okay? And I've been very selective in how I curate the discussion questions. I try to choose the best discussion questions that will help you during the week and ones I think that will bring you value beyond the class. So Nikayla talks about, what is a side hustle? We hear that term a lot. What's the difference between a side hustle and a small business venture? I think she does great work explaining that. And again, we have folks that are already chiming in. Okay, and the only assignment due this week is a video introduction. I think I know most of you, but still want to see where you're at now. Those of you who haven't met yet, it'll be great to get to know you within 60 seconds. With the video introduction, I only want you to use 60 seconds. It's due by Friday at 5 p.m. You're addressing these questions. I'd also like to understand the business venture you're choosing, so I can help you along the way. And so make sure that's in by Friday. And then we get into the first week. I'll open this up right now so you can start taking a peek, and I'll do a discussion. I'll do another video next week. Here's Linda Hill talking about great leadership. And oftentimes when I work with small business owners or entrepreneurs, where I find a sticking point is not their product or service. They're making money, but they don't have the best leadership styles. So they're, it's hard to find people to hire because people don't want to work with them, or clients don't think it's the best customer service experience. So they're repelling folks. And then the first assignments, I just want you to start, doing a deep dive on other entrepreneurs. This is week 2. I'll talk about this more in week 2's video, but I want you to see what others have done before you. Now, this is very important. You're not going to choose a mega entrepreneur like Musk or Bezos or Cuban. I want you to choose a local hero, a small business, maybe in your own small town where you're from. I want you to explore that person, not those that have massive publicly traded businesses at this point. That's where we'll begin. And then by week 3, this is when you start doing the work towards your business. Okay? So again, I'm here for you at any time if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I've already heard from a couple of students about their business venture, and very exciting. And also one thing I want to share with you, those of you who have class with me before, I always try to post examples. So these are 3 really good examples of work done by prior students of what I'm looking for from a finished work product. There's 3 legs on that old stool that I'm looking at. One is, how creative is your work? If you want to get funded, you better be creative. How rich in content is it? And then how visually appealing is it? You got to think about that. If you're missing one of those, it's going to impact your grades significantly. Okay, folks, we're underway, and I hope you enjoy the semester. And the one thing I forgot to mention is, what is social entrepreneurism versus entrepreneurism? Social is having a social component, social purpose, and we'll get there. We'll talk about it, because more businesses that have social purpose embedded in their business are finding it easier to find employees, customers, vendors, investors, and neighboring relationships. Okay, folks, welcome.